Is our awesome, amazing 8th grade band. We're gonna kick things off with 3 short acts. We're again featuring Mr. Andrew Cass on the clarinet playing Pockemel's Cannon. Awesome job, Andrew. Andrew's one of our very talented clarinetists. He likes to spend his time after school finding new cruel ways to torture himself, like taking music theory lessons. So, I'm very grateful to all of our young performers, including you. Great job. Next up, we have Mr. Lou Rekla, who's playing an instrument I thought was only legend until a couple days ago. He is going to play the jazz standard Take 5 on the bass recorder. Remember that? Take the A-train. Thank you. Take the A-train. That's what I said. So, he's going to play Take the A-train on the bass recorder. Remember that shrill thing your kids came home with in 4th grade? They're like, I know how to play Baby Shark. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I heard it 3 times. This is like that instrument, but much more pleasant. Here is Lou Rekla. clarinet with a slew. That is awesome. An instrument that you do not hear every day. One of the tendencies of that instrument, as you saw, is that it likes to collect up top, and that kind of prevents the performer from playing. But Lou did a great job rolling with the punches there. Our final small group act before we kick off our 8th grade set is actually a small group. So this is a composition. Is it your composition, Lou? It's a transcription from something cool that he heard. It's going to feature a few different people playing some instruments they don't normally play and some they do play. So go ahead and take your spots, guys. Really cool. This is called O4 Pentagon, which it's in the time signature 5/4, which is something middle schoolers don't often play in. You'll hear some vibraphone, some marimba. You'll hear a synthesizer for a bass line. You'll hear Jack Militante on the drum set. You will hear Arabella on flute and Mila on some keys. Here is O4 Pentagon. So these awesome students put this together on their own. Lou transcribed it, and they rehearsed leading themselves. Zero input from either myself or Mr. Rose, so it's amazing. Can't wait to hear it, guys. Oh, I need to stall? Okay. I prepared for this eventuality. Okay. So, how do you know that a trombone player is at your door? Or, sorry, no, I already messed it up. How do you know that a trombone player's kid is on the playground? They can't use the slide and they don't know how to swing. Can I get a ba-dum-ts or our other figuring stuff out of our mouth? I'll just settle for the crickets. Oh, thank God, I'm safe. O4 Pentagon. How do you know a tuba player is at your door? Oh, don't take these aren't supposed to be offensive, so don't take it personally. You see the domino sign pull up. How do you know that a flute player is at your door? They can't find the key and they don't know when to come in. No more jokes? Okay, just one more. What did the drummer get on his IQ test? Drool. How about that airplane food? I'll give you guys 2 more minutes to sort things out, and then we're going to continue. For the sake of our beloved audience. Well, worth the wait. Thank you guys. Very nice job. Okay, now we're going to start to kick off our 8th grade concert set. I'm going to give them 30 seconds to just warm up on their own. We'll tune and then we'll get going. Thank you. Our first selection for you is entitled Where Christmas Began. It features Sophia Touche on the euphonium for a solo and has the songs A Little Town of Bethlehem and Once in Royal David's City. This is Where Christmas Began. Up next, we have in 8th grade what's growing into a tradition. We have the Polar Express. Now, we usually save this for last, but we've got something very, very cool planned for our last song. So, I'll leave you in anticipation for that. But this is the Polar Express. Thank you. We have a very, very wonderful 8th grade group this year. They are one of my favorite classes of the day, honestly. They're just so much full of energy and enthusiasm. They play really well. They focus 40%? Or around 40% of the time, which means we have fun a lot of the time. Our last song is actually a high school piece called Adventum. It is very percussion heavy, which is wonderful because we have a fantastic percussion section. This is also going to be featuring some very technical parts on the clarinet from Mr. Andrew Cass and some high notes from Natalie Bjorn. This is Adventum. Before we play our last song and let you guys go, I wanted to remind you that we also have our high school band concerts coming up on Thursday at 6 o'clock. And there is a first ever community band concert that will be right here this Sunday at 2 p.m. Thank you.